Hello, today I'm going to show you how to correctly head your paper so that you can make sure that it's easier for me to see whose paper is turned in, for what subject it is, and to be able to give you credit for the work that you've done. So over here in the upper right hand corner of your paper, you're going to put your first name and your last name. As you can see here, I have listed my first name and last name as Mrs. Stinson. You are then going to list the date, so you have the date, and then you are going to list the subject. For today, we're going to put writing. You can see that I've got all of those things up there in the upper left-hand corner. As you proceed and you do your work and you are filling in everything that you're going to have, whatever the assignment might be, sometimes there will be a heading over here as well in the center for the title. For today, we're going to put that this is going to be your project proposal. So that is where your title would go if you were putting a title on your page. So as you finish and as you continue to use more and more pages to put your stuff together, there's another piece that is really important as well to help me keep all of your papers organized and for us to be able to have something so that I can hand it back to you in an efficient manner and it's not getting all stuck together. So if you have more than one piece of paper, you're going to take and make sure that you have aligned, especially if there are holes in the paper, that you have aligned all of the holes together in one location. You're going to take your stapler and you're going to put the stapler so that it's in the upper left-hand corner of the paper. Push down on the stapler so that you hear it go all the way through, otherwise the stapler tends to get jammed, so that you have one staple in the upper left-hand corner. Just one. And it's in the upper left-hand corner. So you have your name over here, the date, what subject it is in the upper right-hand corner, and one staple over here in the upper left-hand corner. I know that sometimes we work with paper that is different sizes. So if you happen to have a paper that is a different size that you are stapling in with one of your papers where you've done your heading, you're going to take and make sure that you are lining those up together in that upper left-hand corner. I know that the holes are covered, but you're going to line it up in the upper left-hand corner. Once again, you're going to take your stapler in that upper left-hand corner. You're going to staple so that once again, you have just one staple in that upper left-hand corner. And that is what's going to really help me to make sure that I can keep all of your papers in order and that they're not going. So let me show you what happens if you don't do it this way. If you don't line the papers up with the holes, I then have holes on both sides, and that doesn't work. I've also in the past received papers turned into me where someone did this and they staple it. And when you staple your paper like this, I now have papers that are going every different direction, and it makes it hard for me to be able to file them correctly in your portfolio or in your file folders. So the other thing that I have seen in the past from people is that they will staple in the upper right-hand corner. And if you're stapling in the upper right-hand corner, then it doesn't open like a book would, because you would open up to read things like you would in a book this way. And now I'm stuck with the paper. So, to recap, when you're heading your paper, you're putting your first and last name in the upper right-hand corner of the paper, along with the date and the subject that you're writing about for the day. Today it happens to be writing. If you have a title, it goes here in the middle. And then when you're stapling, you line all of the holes up together. You put one staple in the upper left-hand corner of the paper. And if you happen to be dealing with papers of different sizes, you're going to take and align them in that upper left-hand corner and put one staple in the upper left-hand corner. Thank you so much.